Hey folks, Don Diamato here. I just want to make a quick video because I got a new piece of tech. It's on my face. It's the Even Realities G1 smart glasses. Um, so as of me recording this right now, I received these glasses a little less than 24 hours ago. And I wanted to give some first impressions about it. Hopefully ways to improvement. Hopefully some of this stuff firmware related, but just my initial impressions. Now, before I kind of get into that, I want to give you a little bit of background about me and glasses just in general. I used to wear glasses for a really long time, from third grade all the way up until I was about 27 years old, in which case I then got intralaser, basically LASIK surgery. Um, and since then, I haven't had to wear prescription glasses, which opens up a world of possibilities when it comes to glasses. So I can wear, the $5 Chinatown sunglasses to things that are a little bit more expensive with a whole bunch of tech without worrying about prescription lenses and stuff like that. So from there, I really, have been interested in like smart glasses and like, that kind of, I guess, world. So when I found out about these, I was immediately, of course, interested. Um, but I'm coming from another pair of sonar classes that I also really liked. However, the support for it isn't so great anymore, and that's the Ampere Dusk. These are this guys here. So the Ampere Dusk is also a smart glass, not the same way as the G1 is, but these glasses have the ability to basically change the polarization of the lenses. Let's see if it even works anymore. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work anymore. So basically, what you were able to do with these, which was really helpful, is that you can change how opaque or translucent the glasses are. So that was really great. On top of the fact that there's speakers inside of here as well. So what this was able to kind of help out with a little bit is the ability to um, listen to music and also go in and out of a building or in and out of outside without having to you know take glasses off and put glasses on. You would be able to just change the opacity of the lenses and then be able to be inside and be with regular transparent glasses, which would be really nice, and then be outside with more translucent or even closer to opaque glasses and keep them on your face for the whole day and listening to music. And I thought that was really great. Plus, I'm realizing that the earbuds that I would normally have on, they've been hurting my ears if I keep them on for too long, and headphones are just really bulky. So having these kind of induction things, or really these are just speakers that are close to the ears, have been really great for me in terms of putting sound in. However, the big problem that I have with these at the moment is number one, of course, they seem to have stopped, doing the polarization thing. They don't change anymore. And I forget which button it's supposed to be, but because there's two buttons on both sides of this here. But polarization doesn't change anymore. I don't know why, which is the big problem. The nose pads have fallen off over the course of my time, and there's a little scratch right here that happened, which is a problem with me normally, which is I don't know where to put the glasses when I'm not using them. Sometimes I would do this, right, and then I drop down and they'd fall right out, or I put them, with the arm in my pocket, same thing, they drop out. So I kind of wish that there was something to help keep glasses on your person without them falling, without them getting scratched, but I still haven't figured out what that would be. And that is because I can't keep these on my face. Now, that's what I really wanted to do with these, is I really wanted these to have the ability to stay on my face so that they would be completely transparent when I would be indoors, and then have some opaqueness when I'm outdoors. And that's not the case with the first generation of these. As I understand it, the second generation of these is supposed to have a better range. I think they said only 6% in terms of the opaqueness, which is very close to transparent. Don't know what that really means, but the other thing that's bothering me about the new generation of those or these is that they're apparently not considering putting the audio in, which is weird because half the reason why I bought these was for audio. So I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, I really like the way that these charge. You just kind of fold them up and put them in the case, or you have these charge contacts that are here. So you have two options of charging, which is really nice with these. Like I said, the app is really not great anymore, but you don't need the app when it was working. Typically, what I like to do with these is just connect them via Bluetooth. There's buttons on the side that allow you to, start and stop music, or also change the opacity. And that's all I really wanted, because I don't really want to use glasses and then also use the app at the same time. And that's actually a big kind of point for me. Okay. So, like I said, I really did like these, but a couple of problems with them. So, anyway, going to the actual G1s that I got yesterday, the first thing is that you probably have seen lots of videos about them if you're interested in this one in particular. And the hype is real. It is really cool to be able to just like look up and then see some notifications here. And in fact, in the visibility of the room that I have right now, it's kind of dimly lit. It's very clear. It's very easy to read. And basically what I see is a dashboard. On the left is, the date, the time, temperature, notification amount, and my next meeting on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, there's like a spot that says hold right touchpad to add quick note, which I'm assuming is where the quick notes would be if you actually, use this for quick notes. So I've tested the translation feature in here. I'm actually one of the big reasons why I bought this is because my in-laws are Chinese, and often when we go out to eat, especially with my mother-in-law, there's a lot of Chinese that is spoken on the table, and I feel left out. So I'm hoping that I could use this to potentially, be more involved. And I tested it out a little bit last night. It looked like it was working to an effect, which was good, but definitely remains to be seen in that kind of environment for real, especially with like lots of people talking and seeing how that works out. So anyway, that's one of the reasons. I did try the quick note once. That was like fine. It took a note, and that's cool, I guess. I haven't done the teleprompter part yet. I imagine that's going to be really helpful when I do presentations maybe later. I haven't done any yet, of course, but just again, these are on top of the dome, trying to figure out how I feel about these. From the look of it, they look really great. That's been really nice because, again, I like glasses that don't look like they're doing anything smart. So these are those kinds of things. When you look at like some of the more powerful ones that can show an entire, HDMI image in front of the screen, it's still very bulky. And obviously, I would imagine very distracting, but these are much less distracting. And like I said, what the other videos are saying and all the good things about them are good. But there's some things that I don't think people are talking about. So the first thing I want to mention is they tell you to, basically the only way to charge these things is by putting them in the case. Okay. And they're very specific about how you put it in the case. You have to make sure that the left arm is put down first, and then the right arm, and then you put them in the case. The other thing about putting them in the case is that they don't just kind of fall into the case for me. Many of the times I've had to kind of like jiggle it to get to just the right spot to then see the light in there. With this one, there's a case, and I usually keep it in the case when I'm in the house. And these I could just pretty much drop right in. And that's again because the charger on here just kind of falls into place, I guess. It just works. And I assume as well that, let's see here. Yeah, they don't actually close really nicely if you do it this way. You see how this is the wrong way to close it? Okay. If I do it the other way, they just sit a little bit nicer. I don't know if you could tell that, but they just end up sitting nicer when you close it this way. And I don't know if that was designed that way or not designed that way, but it's just very clear that you're supposed to close it this way. I don't know how they designed it that way, but it just works out. So it's very clear how you're supposed to put that stuff into the case. For these, again, like I said, you kind of had to fiddle around for it to drop in there to then start charging, which is, again, like annoying. The other thing is kind of annoying too is that you have to use the case to charge these things. I like the glasses where you have the ability to just kind of have this magnetic connection and charge them that way. But that's, when you need to charge them. And for me, especially, I'm going to be charging them overnight typically. So I'm only really charging them once. And as long as they're able to be used throughout the day, that's good, which these are doing. So these are doing a really good job being used throughout the day right now. I've kept them on when I woke up today and been with them on my face for the entire day so far, and it is the mid-afternoon, about 3 o'clock at the moment. So I will also say that the image that you see on the lenses when you look up is very clear indoors. When you go outside, you cannot see, unless it's dark, you cannot see anything that's up there. It's you have to, again, have some contrast in front of you before you be able to potentially see what you're supposed to see in front of you, and which is the thing that's weird for me about because you're expected to do walking or biking navigation with these, and if you're outside and I can't see what's on here, that's weird. Now, the way that they're, of course, saying to get around this, of course, is to put on these clip-on shades. Okay, so I'll put them on here, and they're not too hard to put on. It's actually pretty simple. There they go. They're on, and which is cool, and that gives enough, opacity to make sure that the image is shown more clearly outside. Which I just did take a walk outside. You could kind of see, hopefully, through the back there that it is bright as heck today. But that comes with another problem. What do I do with these? Right? Like if I'm going, out and about, right? I'm okay. I put them on and then I take them off, and I'm now indoors doing whatever I'm doing. What do I do with these? Right? Like there's no. I put them in the pocket. Do I? What do I do with these? Um, so this is weird to me that I have these little extra things that allow me to use the glasses outside, which is weird. You know, this obviously comes into play if they did this. If they had the ability to do the, electrochroma glasses that able to, reduce the amount of opacity in the lens, I mean, boom, done, right? You don't need these any longer. You would just, darken the lens and then boom, like you can read it again. I think that's a clear, reason why this would be better in that case. Luckily, I'm typically indoors. I mean, I work from home, so I'm not really outdoors all that often. But I'm planning to actually try to do a little bit of the navigation stuff, probably the next couple of days while my wife and I are walking around the city. But again, the outdoors thing with this as the answer seems weird. Um, so yeah, I don't know what that answer is there. Um, Another thing that you probably may have seen in some of the other videos that are describing this is that when you use like the AI feature, it doesn't work for those folks that were reviewing it. Now, those are early models. This is a model that I purchased with my own money. So this is the first one made as a real product for consumers. And I've tried to turn on the AI, and it still doesn't work, as far as I can tell, at least. It says that it's listening, which I'll try right now. Actually, I'm going to hold the left down here. It says even AI listening. So I've tried to ask it stuff like how many days in a week, and um, when I let go, actually, it still says even AI listening, and that's all it says. Actually, it's still saying it right now, and there's commands for you to be able to touch these touchpads here, and let's see here. I just touched it twice. It's supposed to exit. Okay, it did exit this time. So that's another thing that's a little weird with this is that every time the touchpads here on the back of the earpiece, and I think it's just the back. I don't think the front works, does it? I remember seeing the front maybe. I don't think the front does anything. Yeah, I think it's just the back. So the back behind the ear is where there's these touchpads, and you're supposed to, of course, touch the touchpad to kind of like navigate through some screens. So, as an example, I have about 6 notifications, which is another thing I'll talk about in a minute. But I have 6 notifications up, so if I tap this pad, I should be able to scroll through those notifications. Now, I just tapped it once, and there are no notifications to be seen. So I'll try again. I'm going to look up. Oh, look up again. Oh, my Bluetooth is disconnected. Okay, let me find where's my phone. My phone's only back there. Okay, let me try. Ooh, ooh, follow me. Okay, let's see. My phone is now closer. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'll open this. I'm gonna open up the app and see if there's anything cooking in the app here. The app crash. Bluetooth reconnecting. Please wait a moment. So this is the first time that's happened. Okay, it's back connected. Also, I have 66% on the battery. All right, so let's look up. Okay, my stuff is back. I'm going to go ahead and tap this pad here. Okay, there's a notification. Great. Tap. I don't see anything. What happened? Okay. I'm tapping this pad as far as I can tell, and I'm trying to get it to scroll through my notifications. Tap, and it's not. And I don't know if it's a matter of me not putting my finger on the right place or not tapping for long enough. Yeah, it's very finicky. It is incredibly finicky. I can't really tell. Okay, now it seems to be scrolling through a little bit. I think. I mean, the other thing that's happening that's weird in particular right now is so I just tried to tap through to see other notifications because what's supposed to happen is as you tap this screen or this pad here, it's supposed to scroll through notifications and it's not. Hmm. Yeah, close the phone. Let's see if this is anything. Okay, so I'm seeing a notification now. No, I'm not. Okay, I have four notifications. Okay, here's the third one. Okay, I'm not even tapping it, and it keeps going in and out for some reason. Okay, I finally cleared them all. Okay, so basically, what's 100% missing from this tapping situation is feedback. I have no idea if I'm tapping it, if I'm not tapping it, my finger is on the thing or not on it. I have no clue if my finger's in the right spot. Like if I look at this thing here, like let's see if you can see here, there's like this, you know, kind of darker area over here. And I'm assuming that's the touchpad, but it's so smooth that I really don't know. Um, so it's really hard to know. Um, and I'm definitely touching something back there right now, but nothing is actually happening. And I don't know if that's because I have no notifications now or not. I would like to have a screen that basically goes to notifications, says no notifications if there is none. Because like I said, I don't know if I'm tapping this now. So that's a huge problem in terms of like the responsiveness and providing feedback about did I tap the thing or not. That's been really like annoying. So that part is annoying. Additionally, and I don't know, this is a matter of my personal um, Google account or I should say phone account. I have an Android, by the way. I don't know if it's about my Android account and all the different accounts that I have or not, but I do seem to get like duplicate notifications. Now, I don't know if that's a matter of me, you know, like frantically tapping this thing to try to scroll and it's not going fast enough or not, but it seems like I see the same notification twice in a row often in these glasses. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in terms of like the tapping situation to actually scroll through. But um, that's another thing that's been weird to me. This is like this again, this tap situation, trying to find. Oh, I just got a notification. I can see a little kind of notification thing that came up from the glasses. So what I'm supposed to be able to do now is look up to see it. Okay, able to read it, and then it just vanished way too quickly. I had three lines of text there that I should have been able to read. Now let me look see if it's still at the dashboard. Yeah, okay. So still at the dashboard. I'm going to try to read it now. So I'm tapping. Okay. What just happened? Am I supposed to hold it to read it? I don't even know. Like, no, actually, you can't hold it to read it because if I was to hold it to read it, it would launch the AI. So yeah, I don't know how I was supposed to read the 3 lines of text there. When it just like it was up for like what must have been 2 seconds. Not sure what's going on there. And then there's one more thing that's a little bit weird to me in the UX of this whole thing. And the last thing that's weird to me right now is that there is a quiet mode that's on here. And in order to engage quiet mode, basically you tap 3 times on the pad. So I'm going to tap 3 times here. Okay, silent mode. There it is. So it registered all 3 taps there very quickly. It just went boom, 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 and it was a okay. So silent mode basically makes it so that the glasses no longer provide a heads-up display. So there's no heads-up display. I see nothing. I just go right through these transparent glasses. Okay. Now, how do I get out of silent mode? Well, you have to go into the app to do that. Why? Why do I have to go into the app to get out of silent mode? I should be able to tap 3 times again to get out, but nothing, nothing. There's no way to unsilent this thing from the glasses. So you have to go into the app, as far as I can tell, and take it off silent mode. Oh, actually, Bluetooth is reconnecting again. This is weird. Um, okay, it's not on silent mode anymore. And I have 2 notifications. Okay, let's try notifications again. Okay, so I got an email, and now the email is continuously up. I can read it. It's only one subject line, so that's good. Now I go to the tap it again. Yeah, so I just got the exact same subject line twice, and I saw the notification number go down. And now it's a 0, but it's the notification that I just saw. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, that interaction was correct. All right, now I see another no, wait a minute. Okay, 2 more notifications. Is it the same or is it different? Okay, different. Wait a minute. What? Okay, so all right. So what's happening right now? Was happening right now. Wow. So what was happening right now is I got a Slack notification. That Slack notification was about 3 lines of text, and it came in and out several times. I was just getting my head up, so because when you keep your head, when you put your head down, the UI goes away. So I kept my head up, just like this, just to see the notification. And all that did was about 3 times it faded in and faded out. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So it made it very hard for me to even read what that notification is. So I have one more notification on here. Let's try it again. See what that notification is. Okay, it's Slack. It's up, it's down. It's gone. And I have no UI. Oh, yeah, it's gone. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't read it. So I don't know if that's because it's Slack, because it wasn't happening with Gmail, right? So it was Slack. Um, as soon as the message came up, it went back down again. Another thing that I just noticed as well is that the image probably was missing in one of my eyes um, when it tried to go back to the dashboard. And I could tell that because it looked like a little like out of focus almost. It's hard to explain what it looked like, but it looked like it was missing a part, but I could still read it. Very weird. But yeah, there's something weird in the messaging and how that's getting set up there. Now I'm assuming that's probably a firmware update or a software update in the app to help that out a little bit in terms of what's being displayed there, because what is being displayed is actually in the app, and it's just sending that information to the classes. So I'm assuming that's going to be able to be fixed somehow, but that's super weird. But this touching thing here, um, like I said, I would expect if I touch it and I don't have any notifications, that it would just go to the notifications area and say no notifications, like, so I know that I'm tapping it. Because again, the tapping, like, instructions about how to tap and how to navigate through pages is very rudimentary, and it's not entirely clear, like, how long you need to tap for or anything like that. Because I've also noticed if I just do a regular tap, it doesn't really seem to do anything. So actually, let me try the. Oh, actually, now even AI is listening. So let me double tap, see if it gets out. It does. Okay. And then go back to the dashboard. Great. So okay. So yeah. So I was talking about quiet mode before. Like I said, I think it would be really great to be able to tap 3 times to get out of quiet mode. I'm going to try that now again. Now that the everything is connected still. So yeah, we're connected. So I'm going to go into quiet mode. Okay. So yeah, silent mode is turned on. Features are not displayed on the G1. That's cool. Okay. So it says silent. I see that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap it 3 times. And yeah, nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens on here. I tap a whole bunch of times. Nothing happens. Let me try this one over here. Nothing happens. Still on silent mode. So yeah, I think. Oh, please put the G1 in the case repairing. Oh, I wonder if you are supposed to tap it several times to turn it back on, because it looks like it's. I mean, it's reconnecting now. I wonder if there's like additional taps that like restart the glasses. I haven't seen that in the docs, and I think I read the docs pretty well. But it says, yeah, Bluetooth reconnecting. Please wait around a moment. And again, the phone is right here in my hand, so it's not a matter of it being too far away. Um, yeah, it might be a matter of tapping too many times. So yeah, it's still reconnecting. Um, I don't know what's going to do. But anyway, I'll wait for that to reconnect as it's doing. But yeah, those are some of the gripes that I have with it right now. I think I said a couple of things that are going to be software related. I think a couple of things that might just need a V2 of this stuff. Because like I said, I think this answer isn't great. Like I said, I don't know where to do with these. Maybe people who have prescription lenses and have a cover for it um, have some answer for this, but I never did when I had prescriptions. So this again is weird to me. But yeah, it still hasn't connected yet. So I'm going to try to put it back in the case and see if it connects that way. But anyway, thanks for listening. Hopefully, the folks at Even Realities get a chance to look this over and see some improvements there. But I just wanted to give you a clear um, kind of review of what it's been like for the past almost 24 hours. And if I come up with anything else, I'll probably leave more in the description below. But thanks for watching.